250 canoeists from 24 countries are ready to take up the challenge of a grueling 45-kilometre course. Marathon canoeing is the toughest endurance discipline of the 5 recognised by the International Canoe Federation.
It's incredibly tough on your body. It's not like a running marathon. In a run marathon, they'll start off and they'll maintain a speed and hopefully increase it as they go along. Well, in a race like this and all marathons, you're sprinting constantly. Someone will try to put a move on and you'll have to sprint to catch up, to keep up, and to keep the pace as well. So you're sprinting on and off consistently for the whole 3 hours. It's very tough, and that wears away at your body.
There are 6 race disciplines included in the championship, and one of the most difficult to sustain over a marathon distance is the T2. For over 3 hours, the competitors in this group will perch on one knee and use a single-bladed paddle throughout. Some of the top teams feel the strain of endurance and are forced out of the race from sheer exhaustion. One of the most popular and the fastest category is the 2-man kayak or K2 category. As 40 kayaks head upstream, it's a sprint from the very start to get into the leading pack. With over 3 hours of racing ahead of them, at an average speed of 8 knots, the paddlers know that careful pacing is paramount. They need to take advantage by wash-hanging other canoeists. It's important to choose the right time to move into a strong position amongst the leaders. It's Germany who make the first break, with Australia, whose team were Olympic K4 bronze medalists in Barcelona, Hungary, Finland and Denmark in a close following group. The teams head 24 kilometres upriver to the first of the 2 portages. Before they make it that far, the Finnish crew withdraw after breaking their rudder, while the other leaders continue on in a tight group. Approaching the first portage, the leading pack is a close group of 9, until Italy's Geraldini and Festi sprint into a sudden lead and are first up onto the beach. Exhausted, one of the top teams, Thor Nielsen and Lars Koch from Denmark, are forced to retire. The 330-metre sprint across Gibson Island sees the Belgians and the Swedes first into the water, with Germany's Stegemann and Schur just a few seconds behind them. Back out on the water, a new pack of leaders emerge. The Australians Raymond Anderson and Steve Wood push their way into the lead on the approach to the second portage at the 39-kilometre stage. Only 6 kilometres from the finish, the second portage is just a 100-metre dash and a last chance to stretch the legs before the home sprint. The enthusiastic crowd support is dwindling for the competitors trailing behind. But out in front, after 45 kilometres of relentless pace, the final charge to the finish is an exciting sprint between 4 crews right to the line. In a dramatic finish, Belgium and Sweden are just beaten, and after 3 hours, 6 minutes and 19 seconds, Anderson and Wood take gold for Australia.
That's the best way to finish off a competitive season I could possibly